Now, 12th March marks the 94th anniversary of the Salt Satyagraha. The March of Civil Disobedience, led by Mahatma Gandhi, covered 387 kilometers and took 24 days. It was in defiance of the 1882 Salt Act, which had given the British a monopoly on collection and manufacture of salt in India. This march is one of the major milestones in India's freedom struggle. More in this report.
What is it about salt that can shake an empire? To use Mahatma Gandhi's words, next to air and water, salt is perhaps the greatest necessity of life. The Salt March of Gandhi did shake the British Empire. The non-violent Salt Satyagraha was a 24-day march in defiance to the British salt monopoly. It was an act of civil disobedience from the 12th of March 1930 to the 5th of April 1930.
Gandhi inspires not only people in India but people around the world, and especially young people, in what can be done. And the Dandi March was this very unique way in which he communicated in times when none of our communication mechanisms which we have today were existing. But he could still catch and he could reach people all over the world to show the absurdity of the British system and their taxation.
The 1882 Salt Act gave the British a monopoly on collection and manufacture of salt, limiting its handling to government salt depots and levying a salt tax. Violation of the Salt Act was a criminal offence. Gandhi started the march with 78 trusted volunteers because he wanted to adhere to the strictest norms of non-violent protest. They walked 387 kilometers from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi. The crowd swelled as he walked on, and when he broke the salt laws at 8:30 a.m. on the 6th of April 1930, it was a signal for mass civil disobedience by millions of Indians.
How the Swadeshi can be revived, not only in terms of traditional things but also very modern things, but also India's position in the world is changing. And we need to think of India as a leader, not only of the developed world but of the world itself, in terms of the lifestyles which are required in this age of sustainability and climate change.
The Dandi March drew worldwide attention, and through it the cause of India's independence gained worldwide momentum. It was a huge challenge to British authority and came within months of the national movement having declared Purna Swaraj on the 26th of January 1930. Satyagraha is a non-violent form of protest, which is a Gandhian principle. It translates to truth force. Gandhi realized that salt resonates with all classes of citizens. The salt tax represented 8.2% of the British Raj's tax revenue and hurt the poorest Indians the most significantly. This single act of defiance is remembered as a key milestone in India's march to independence. Bureau Report, DD India.